Hello, hello. It's me. Riverting Matt Ear IL. Rye Vi Ting Matt Ear IL. Rye Vi Ting Matt Ear IL. That's me. That's the name of the game. What's up, Sting? He wanted to be on time today for this session of No, I'm Not a Human. Sting was first, Malachus. Sting was first. Oh, like Icarus, you have flown too close to the sun and your wings have melted. Your wings, Malachus. But then Icarus flies too low, he gets wet. His wings get wet, and the same thing happens. The thing about the Icarus story is you can make it whatever you want, you know? All right, I'll let the Discord know we're live, and then I'll launch the game. What's up, Majora? Good to see you, man. I ended up streaming at the normal time today because my schedule permitted it. Always do what your schedule permits. That's all we can do. That's all we ever can do. All right, let's fire it up. Oh, video game time. I've got a blanket wrapped around my chair so that if I get a little scared. See this? See this? Protected. Protected from the visitors. And cozy, actually. I'm not scared yet, but I might just want to go a little cozy. Hold on a second. Ooh, ooh. What are my thoughts on those water PC mice with the little fish that float in them? Sting, thank you for asking. Before we dive in, hold on. This is an important question. I like questions like this. See if it comes. Yes. I would describe, so for those who don't know, for the uninitiated, hang on, let me get a little screen grab going. Don't look at any of my other browser tabs. They're spoilers for other projects I'm working on. All right, hang on. How do I want to do this? Hang on, stand by. Stand by. I'm going to crop it. I'm going to crop it in. This is important. It's going to take an extra minute. It's going to take an extra minute, okay? To do this right. Okay, here's what we got. Okay? This is what Sting's talking about here. What I searched to get this was just Frutiger Aero computer mouse. It's kind of a vintage thing. This is playing with the sort of the beach aesthetic that was very common at the time. Hold on, you can't see that. There we go. This one's by Crayola. They had different colors. Girly Pop, purple. I'm seeing Pingu. I'm seeing, lots of clown. Oh, look at that, dude. Oh, the university model. Oh, you play soccer, football as we call it here in the United Kingdom. Look at that, absolutely immaculate. To answer your question, Sting, this is a trend that, in my opinion, should have never vanished. This is the trendy, gimmicky mouse we have. This is what we have now. Oh, look, keyboard keys on the mouse. I think this is cool. I haven't tried one of these. I thought about getting one at one point. I'm in the market for a new mouse. What I want is modern optical mouse technology in something like this. Because like that is breathtaking. That's genuine. Like, I'm not even, this isn't like an irony or like nostalgia thing, but like it's the future. God damn it. You know, we live in the future and we should be putting fluid in things that it doesn't make sense to put fluid in them, but we do because it's the future. That's what not rainbow RGB. We got rainbow RGB and we ditched the liquid. Combine them. There's a company that makes these with modern hardware. Send me a link in the Discord. Send me a link. I want one. Because yes, dude. Because in my opinion, this is also, I have one of these. I have one. Oh, sorry. Hold on. I didn't realize that I moved it over, but I didn't do the, I have one of these. Which, this is less, I won't pretend this is a good mouse, but this is something that I love for like dumb nostalgic reasons. Look at that. Look at that absolute monster. But yeah, no, oh my God, the MasterCard one. Honestly, my favorite one that I've seen just from browsing these quickly, they're all so good. They're all so good, honestly. Oh, Hello Kitty, dude. Give me one for every Hello Kitty and friends, dude. Oh, with the eyeball. Oh, damn. Smaznug was getting in on this. Look at that. That's just a rendering of what was theoretically possible. What is this, a Roblox item? This is just what, this is, we're getting into theoretical territory. The eyeball one might be my new favorite, but the soccer one is still up there. This era of design came from a kind of optimism that humanity no longer possesses. And that's why we both don't produce these products, and that's why we don't consume them. Even this is getting a little milquetoast. It's getting a little boring for me. This appears to be a newer one. This is close, right? But it's not committing. This isn't committing. You have to fully commit like this. Yes. Yes, commit. That's what I'm talking about, dog. I also have a keyboard like that, and I used it for a little while before I got this one at my desk. Yeah, it's this exact keyboard, and I have one of these computers that I want to fix at some point. One of these blue Macs. It's too many projects, man. Too many projects. Oh, the VCR, golly. Golly, what were we doing? Y'all? Wacom? Now we get this. Now we get like Temu Iron Man. Is the coolest thing you can get, and it's all junk. Whereas like this was a Wacom product. This was quality. This was the best thing on the market. at the time. All right, we're gonna jump into No, I'm Not a Human, but Sting, you totally derailed me, and because the cam wasn't set up properly, the screen capture wasn't set up. Oh. Wow. I didn't see this one the first time. That's stunning. The MasterCard one, the popsicle one. Wow, dude. This one's cool. This one's like a little... See, this is the reserved version. This is not compromising on the aesthetic, but it's like way more reserved. I respect this. I respect the grift here. And now we get... Come on. Like, as if that's the same as knowing there's goo in there that's never going to come out. I want to be constantly tempted to drill a hole in my mouse and drink the poison substance that the Care Bear is floating in. That's what you want, dog. Again, kind of like a rendering of like some theoretical designs that they were probably working on. SpongeBob. Where's the soccer one? Here's the soccer one. Oh my God. Look at that, dude. Man, what I would have done... Oh. Have it be made of sort of the clay-like plastic that you can leave an indent in. Look, I'm also kind of function over fashion, Philippe. Like, I think these should be made of hard plastic because it doesn't degrade as much. Because the stuff that you're describing is awesome, but it's way more, like, it degrades really quickly. I don't mind the hard plastic with maybe a replaceable rubber grip or something nearby. Ah, yeah, dude. You could make whatever you wanted. For $600, you could order a custom one, but they're out of stock. This is on Alibaba? DHL with the package? Whoa. Philippe, like, fresh out of the box, the thing you're describing is so goated, is so awesome. But, like, as someone who's, like, I was just showing everyone this thing. I have one of these. And this sort of aqua blue material at the side is exactly, it's that compliant sort of spongy rubber that holds its shape. And it's starting to break down. You've got to clean that off with like alcohol now, because it's just like, it just turns back into like crude oil after a certain amount of time. I loved this mouse too. Look at that. Look at that. If the juice isn't for you, that's still like a masterpiece. And the thing that's so frustrating to me is that Apple designed this mouse. Oh, like just gorgeous. Like what a gorgeous object. You know what I mean? And then, the memes. There were some memes about it, even back then. People were like, whoa, it's terrible. This is what Apple's cooking up now. And that's the thing. That's the thing, is like, back then, right? At the time, Apple was flexing, hey, by the way, we make a mouse that's smaller and slimmer than anybody else's. But they put it in this glass-like bubble, right? Because they knew that from a... oh man, what's the word? I'm blanking on the word. Come on, art school. Come on, art school. What's the word? All right, hang on. This is going to bug the hell out of me. What's that word mean? Ergonomics. How did I forget the word ergonomics? All right, they knew that from an ergonomic standpoint, you needed this because they learned here with the roundel, they learned with this guy that you needed something that was more mouse shaped. And so they did the flex, but they were like, we're not going to compromise your ergonomics, bro. We're not going to do that. But then now they're so they take like no pride in their design work. They're like, oh, just do airbrushed aluminum and it'll be fine. And now they hit us with the where's the? I'm trying to find a picture of this the skinny ass one. I can't. I can just find these works of art. Now they make those disgusting like paper thin ones that are impossible to use, dude. Also, they can flex. Oh, we got a tiny mouse. It's like, no, dude. You got to make it then encase it in glass. The first gaming mouse. All right, I got to look at this pic that Majora has sent me. Did you send me the first gaming mouse, Majora, or did you send me your new mouse? Or is it both? Did you buy the first gaming mouse to use? Oh, you sent me I see, yeah.
There's finally modern water computer mice that you can buy today. Skios has been bringing back...
Skios. Is this what you're getting, Sting? A Skios mouse?
Bluetooth and an alternative solution with the provided dongle. It is worth noting that the cable provided does not allow for wired use, and these mice are very reminiscent of the mice handed out from companies...
Oh man, there was a Snapple one?
...logo is a nice nod to the original mice.
All right, hang on. Let's do some... let's do a free ad for Skios. The Skios mouse. Frutiger Aero Aqua mouse. Okay, I see. So some of what I was seeing is the Skios mouse. They're beautiful. A little bit of a limited kind of color palette, I gotta say. But they are beautiful. I like the layers of this one with the orca whale. Let's see, which one would I get? Honestly, these first two like really are sort of bang on the money of the aesthetic. However, I'm looking down. These are all speaking to me, all three of these. Hang on. The dolphin, the duck, and the globe. I think the globe is the one. I think the globe is the one. Ooh. Oh, here we go. We got a globe and a dolphin with this one. With the neon. The thing is I like this. I actually don't love the neon because it throws off that's one too many colors in my personal opinion. For my desk, for my space. A little more reined in. A little more reined in here. The duck is pretty sick, I gotta say. And the duck is a nice yellow, so it's... I like the duck. I do like the duck. Okay, so here's kind of what Philippe was talking about. Here's what Philippe was talking about, and this is a great use, yes, for a hand cushion. For a hand cushion, I'd get that amber sort of looking one, the yellow. What do these run? $10, dude? $10 dues? How much is the duck mouse? Or any of the mice? $30? Oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I got a snazzy keyboard, and I was thinking about getting a snazzy mouse, but What else they got here? Decor, lighting and lamps, pillows. As seen on Dextro.com. But let's see, you know, I don't want to just plug this one store. Does anyone else make modern Frutiger Arrow mouse? Skiaus does. This is an Etsy listing. Don't trust Etsy listings. But this did come from somewhere. This is a piece of drop shipped stuff that's, looks like you can get this kind of thing on like AliExpress. Okay, AliExpress do be having more options. And they're a little cheaper. Which you know, probably means there's a diminished quality. Like, I don't want to knock Skiaus, but I also don't want to give them free advertising. Sold out, sold out. Yeah, I think if I were to go for one of these, it would probably be the duck. I find it interesting that they're all, are these recycled from like old mice? Or are they just changing the innards? Because I feel like they're kind of all over the map as far as, oh, they got Roblox stuff. Whoa, okay, whoa, crazy. Laptop sleeves. Oh, this ain't nothing. This ain't nothing to write home about. Mouse pads, probably same thing. Yeah. I mean, look, when I say these ain't nothing, these are like really prime examples of the Frutiger Arrow aesthetic. And it looks like they've got a lot of them. Office accessories. Oh, they make the stapler. Whoa! What? Wait. Those keyboards are cool too, man. Oh, the ruler, bro. Okay, wait a second. Office table lamp, mini goldfish bowl, and pen holder. This is a work of art. This encapsulates everything that was great about this era. And it's a fountain. Keep some sea monkeys in there. All right, Sting wants to see the lamp, and then we're gonna play. And then we're gonna play the game. Lighting and lamps. All right, string lights. See, this is like, even this, it represents a different technological era, but I appreciate trying to apply the Frutiger Arrow aesthetic to those little like fairy lights. The classic tropical fish lamp. I wonder if this is like new old stock or something, because like, do they really have the monetary elbow grease to be making a product like this from scratch and then selling it for $60? This is neat. I feel like I've seen this around before. Jellyfish lamp. Yeah, that's all right. The bad Photoshop is pretty sick. Home decor, just general home decoration. Whoa! Oh, they got the liquid hourglasses. Little messenger guys, that's cool. MP3 player pillow. That's pretty great. All right. All right, hang on. We're gonna do a little be right back. I've got to hit the restroom, and then we're gonna hop into the game. I promise. All right, see you in a second.
Be on the packaging, as far as I can tell. Let's see what Has My Face has to say about it.
One feature that I don't love is this thing. You see that? See what that's doing? I don't know what that's about. That leads me to believe that, okay, so sure, it needs to be wrist mounted properly, but here's the trouble with that. In order to properly pretend to be Spider-Man, you gotta do this. You gotta hold it like this. This is what they're asking for. As soon as I let that go, you know, I've just shot a web. Love the form factor. Hate this. I feel like it needs a second strap. Actually, you know what? Hold it still. Stay there. You just... All right, hold on. Start it there. By golly, I've improved the design tenfold, just with that. So, you know, I got to throw some shade at the designer of this object, because now it works 15 times better, and that took me a minute.
If memory serves, he's left-handed, but... yeah, I guess the disc shooter could only be worn on the right.
Let's fire it. Let you get a first-person POV here. Oh, baby. It appears to be gravity-fed, right? So that means you got rapid action. Let's see, we got three left in the tube. Okay, this is one downside of my design, is that it's time for this to come off, and it can't.
I think it's fair to say that putting tape on something has never and will never be considered to be the same as designing something.
What we needed was 2 Velcros. So it appears you have 7 of these. I hadn't counted them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? And I think, wait.
Oh my gosh, he actually can't count.
There we go. There are 9 of these. Final answer. Okay, I'm going to give this a 6. Just because this is such a glaring design flaw. It has 2 glaring design flaws. This thing, this spacer thing that has no purpose, and the lack of a second strap that would make it fit much better. It shoots well, it shoots fast, it shoots reasonably far. 6 out of 10. Barely a failing grade, but I think it could be better. I love the finish though. I love the look of it. Okay, final answer. Looks 8. Function 7. Price, I don't know, because it's not the 2002 economy anymore. So we're just going to do looks and function. Looks 8, function 6. Final, done, verdict. That's how we're going to go from this point on.
Enlightening commentary from the Dropout. Oozing with research, clearly. At least it was cool to see it work. Oh, he's got another one. That's the Spider-Man Triple Action Web Blaster. It was released in 2004 as part of the marketing run for Spider-Man 2. It appears to be a modified version of a similar toy released for Spider-Man 1, and they released another revised version for the third movie, but this one is the only to come with a dart launcher. I've got to admit, I do want to see this guy in action.
So here's the thing. As I will show, or as the other one will describe, there is a version of this toy, essentially, for every single Spider-Man movie that came out.
Well, I don't know about every movie, but he's right. A wrist-mounted silly string shooter is an extremely obvious premise for a Spider-Man toy. There was even one released for the animated series in the 90s, before all this. Pairing it with a water gun improved its marketability with parents. Once the first can of silly string ran out, the toy would stop making a mess, and it was still useful as a glorified water gun. Unless, of course, you bought more ammo. Wait, he did buy ammo for this thing, right?
And you might be thinking, hey, Mr. Material, do you have this? Do you have this? Well, let me show you. Okay, well, hold on, strap in. Look what I found. Look what I found for sale in eBay land. I got ammo refills for the 2002 version of this toy, which I will show a graphic of now. So I thought isn't that an interesting thing to see? I'm going to use the loose can. We're going to learn if silly string expires after 22 years. I imagine it wouldn't. It's not food. Only food expires, right? So let's hope that there are no compatibility issues. Oh, Jesus. Now, as per the box, as you can see, it does include a glove. The last time I saw a glove fit like this, someone didn't get in a lot of trouble, and that was kind of a problem.
O.J. Simpson really did wonders for the world of glove comedy.
Okay, so it's kind of cool how this thing works. So I'm a lefty, can go on either hand. This is ambidextrous, right? Which I like because I'm a left-handed Spider-Man. You can put different things in there. Oh, yeah. Look at that. No compatibility issues here. This fits like a glove. Well, I mean, the glove didn't fit. The glove part didn't fit, but this part fits in here. This thing is... dare I say I'm excited about this? Let's see if 22-year-old Silly String still works in 3, 2, 1. Oh, gosh. What a terrible mess that has been. Oh. Oh. I forgot how amazing this stuff was. Why don't they give this to grown-ups? It's actually, hold on. Has the age made it even more web-like? Why is it so exactly the way I always imagined? Whoa, whoa. Cameraman, it's you. I wasn't expecting to see you here.
And we're back. Sorry, gang. Had to be done. I got a cast iron pan and I made myself a bunch of pancakes this morning. And it was time for me to get rid of the pancakes. Or something. Not really sure how digestive systems work. So I saw the picture. I do think I've seen that before, Majora, but okay, we're back in. They were really just taking like their normal accessories and just saying, being like, this is the gaming one, and making it green. Okay, it's a day. Okay, the little girl is here. Sorry, I gotta do the voices and everything. Your dad might not be coming for you. I just don't know what happened to him. What did he look like the last time you saw him? He was good. They hit him, so I don't remember. I'm sorry about your dad. He was a good person. Too kind for this world. Yeah, that's too bad. Like, at this point, now that I know that she's a real person, she works as a really good motivator, because it's like, I want to, even if I don't survive, I want to keep her alive. You know what I mean? Yes, dude. Okay, Philippe, you're totally right. Modern gaming mice put unnecessary like corners and angles on stuff, and they're hard to clean. I have one, and I literally like took panels off of it with a flathead screwdriver because it was hard to clean. I'm listening, human. Speak. Well, the sun's burned up a lot of people somehow. You're right. All the seeds of evil, human.
The Holy Sun decided to punish them for all the years of sins, 1,000 years. And the visitors, those shadow-mad blasphemers, had begun to reach out for the sun. But the sun is not for them, not for the claws of the filthy subterranean dwellers, but for us, for humans. It belongs to us. It's a blessing unto mankind, and praise fucking be. Many. And believe you me, friend, this is far from over. It has only just begun. The weight of your ashes on the scale of sin has yet to tilt the balance against the forces of the universe. More must burn in the righteous flames of the sun. But know this, my friend, the martyrs shall not die in vain. Someday we will all understand the sun's true plan. Damn it. Sometimes in the night I feel like my wife's leaving me all over again. She was such a saintly woman, but also a total bitch.
Hey, Card. So, Sting, FEMA's gonna take someone regardless, right? Gotta use the radio. If you can hear this, stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. Oh. I don't know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone please help. That's it for radio broadcasts. I wonder if there start to be multiple radio broadcasts. Even the hard... Hold on.
Even the hardest workers need a break. With Marlboro cigarettes, you can take a deep breath and truly unwind. Marlboro cigarettes. For real, man. Disclaimer, the company is not liable for any harm to makers who belongs to a license consuming your own.
And then Forest Food Service. And later, as you will soon see, some characters come in groups, and if one leaves or dies, it gets bad. Like that husband and wife. I want to give this guy the FEMA notice.
What's that? Fine, I'll take it.
I'll try Forest. Let's try her friend. Hello? Hi, would it be okay if your daughter came over to play with her friend? Our little girl, she died. We had to kill her. What? We killed her. It had to be done, believe me. Every sign matched what we were being told. My husband insisted. She was a visitor, you hear me? For every single sign every single sign was saying so. I knew her inside and out. That's how I was able to see the signs so quickly. Everything matched. As soon as I told my husband, he dealt with the visitor right away. I wanted to kill him myself at first, but eventually I realized it was never our daughter. My husband helped me understand that. Now I only regret that we never asked the invader what she did to our little one. I'm sorry. Don't ever call here again, please. People leave the little girl as the last one. How do you plan to get your family back? I ain't fixin' to. They'll make it out there on their own, darling. On their own? Your walls will fall. When the time is nigh, there'll be death. So much death. And oh, honey, then he'll come hungry for it. Them there suits won't care about my brood no more. They'll have bigger fish to fry. They're coming now. Big Mama knows. We'll stop these warrens y'all built. The walls will crack and the streets will run red. We'll build mountains with y'all's corpses. I hear 'em crawling now. Almost here. Big Mama wants to see her babies. Come to me. Reckon this house is good for us. Bless your heart. I know what you want. I think she was human, but maybe the visitor spoke to her because she never showed signs. No, I never played the Metro games. No, 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 the mushroom. Don't eat the mushroom. It's a fungus. I shouldn't have even picked it up. I wasn't thinking. I just interacted with it because it was an interactable item. All right, I might as well check the guy and the girl and myself. Okay. Her eyes aren't even red, even though she's been crying, so I guess we're good. I can't believe you can shoot a little girl. That's crazy, dude.
Did you know I once shook hands with the Shining Sun Leader himself? It was I who taught him how to stare straight into the sun, but I'll gift you that holy tale later, human. Go on, grace our eyes with my immortalization.
Yeah, he's good. In the basement, a mushroom grew. It towered high, and the time is nigh to eat it, if one would try. To welcome the guests is not for strong. The mushroom stands tall and long. Under the tree of apple can you rest. She'll feed you with her sweet fruits best. So that did foretell that the mushroom would be there. I guess I don't know what it does, but the implication is that a group of evicted stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They are in shock, whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? On the path stands a man armed with an assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered with torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. Hey, kitty. On a pole hangs a man with a sign that reads, "You took everything from me." Was he robbed, or did FEMA take his family? Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Enough! Stop fidgeting and stand still. Hello, could you please help us? What happened? I'm exhausted. Is that a guy? I'm exhausted. I just want to sleep. I'm looking at the mutton chops. I'm thinking, man. But the haircut tells me maybe lady. Let's be androgynous. I'm exhausted. I just want a place to sleep. I had 5 kids. Now this is the only one left. Oh, it's a lady. Okay. My husband disappeared. I don't know if he's dead or if he abandoned us, but now I just want to lie down and pass out for a few days. Where did your other kids go? I don't know. Maybe their father took them. I want to go to his house, but I just don't have the strength anymore. Sure, we fought a lot, but it's hard not to when you live with someone who acts like a complete asshole. Forget him. Look, the most important thing to me now is finding my kids. I need more people. I'm getting good signs from these folks. Finally, a moment of rest. Come on, get a move on. Pick your spot. We'll be out of here by tomorrow, I promise. Nope.
Oi! Whole world's gone Pete Tong, eh? This ain't society no more. The beasts have come out to play. Finally, no more holding back.
What are you talking about?
You been in any of these other houses? Walked the streets? All your rules and morals have gone up in smoke, sunshine. Don't mean Diddy no more. It's simpler now. Tear a bastard's throat out, and it's winner, winner, chicken dinner.
So how have you survived this long?
Well, look at old Billy Big Balls here. What you don't know can't hurt you. I've not asked how you've survived till now, have I? Point is, I ain't here to rock the boat. Ah, that's how it is it? Expect to hear from me again, sunshine.
Dude, no way, Jose.
Hey! Can you let me in, pal? I'm a fireman. I got caught out of the sun while we were fighting forest fires today.
Oh, wait a second. Okay, hold on.
The thick smoke helped prevent us from getting completely burned alive, but it was still horrible. The trees, they went up like matchsticks. Never seen anything like it. Smoldering animal carcasses covered the whole forest floor.
Thank you, Sting. Why aren't you at a hospital?
A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyway.
I'm gonna let this guy in, man. You know, he looked like he was for sure a visitor, but looks can be deceiving. He's not. His teeth look suspiciously white, but like, you gotta check people. It's not I feel like this art doesn't really tell you much.
Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. They gave us this slip of paper at work before we went to put the fires out. It mandates telling us to report to a FEMA quarantine zone. But why go if everyone who does ends up dead? Here, I don't need it anyway. You throw it away or use it for something else.
I don't like that. Sounds like someone's knocking on the window. How voluntary are the FEMA checks? It may pay to keep one and just hand them over. Well, when you give someone a slip, you guarantee that they'll be taken next. It sounds like someone's knocking on this window, dude. And it stops when I open the curtain, which is spooky as hell.
Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. New details have emerged regarding the recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Silence is the harbinger of death, the sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing, a distant funeral knell growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with an endless din.
Okay, so it looks like visitors maybe have like rot in their ears.
Filthy thoughts caught in webs of wax, an infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky sustenance. Cerumen and Dunas, Cerumen and Dunas, Cerumen and Dunas. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal.
So it looks like the ear thing is a hint. Those weren't the ones who attacked the quarantine zone. I saw it. I saw what was there. It wasn't human. Spooky. Gosh. They seem legit. it's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling?
Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though, so thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have stayed with them. It's not like I've got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all.
It's stuffy in here. You okay? How's the kid? Oh, he's tired. Like me. He's shy around new people, so he's being very clingy. Kids struggle to handle stuff like this. They might not complain, but you can see it written on their faces. Sometimes I feel like it's my fault for dragging them into all of this. It's too late to change any of that now.
I'm listening, human. Speak.
So you think what's happening has some sacred meaning?
Human, tell me. Why did I explain all this to you? Spoon feed you every last tiny detail. Just for you to ask me the same exact fucking question. It seems I was wrong about you. You are truly beamless. You can't understand the heart of our transpirings at all. Fuck, I'd kill for a cold one. You perhaps a yeasty offering, human? Sure. Ah, thank the sun. That's good stuff. Dark lager, my favorite. Reminds me of hanging out at the bar with my friends. Great conversations, cold pints, a couple snacks, maybe a dip. And the sullen face of that scrawny guy. He always stared at us disapprovingly. Well, no reason to be upset. You may be stupid, human, but at least you're kind. Let me give you a little thank you gift. Here, take this. May the Holy Sun have mercy on your soul.
Whoa, full on little Jesus. You know, that's you gotta give just some joys when you can. So the energy drink, does that refill my energy? I'm guessing?
Sure, pal. I got nothing to hide. Everything I had went up in flames.
I feel like the photo, what would be the best thing for this guy? His hands might be dirty. You know, there's probably shit in his ears, there's probably shit in his eyes. His armpits might not have any hair because of the fire. Teeth or photo? Photo seems like suspiciously foolproof. Sting, am I crazy for thinking that? I feel like photo is a really robust method because all the other ones could be, you could be wrong. Although, if his teeth are flawless, that's kind of suspicious. Majora says photo. Sting has played this, so he'll be the final vote. Photo can come back with false positives. Interesting, but it doesn't give false negatives. All right, I'll check his teeth then.
Take a look.
Oh yeah, yellow as hell, dude.
Don't judge too harshly.
Lungfuls of smoke ain't exactly a trip to the dentist. See, that's what yeah. That's what I thought. So he's good. Fine, go ahead, test me. I have nothing to hide. She's exhausted, so eyes might be wrong. I feel like teeth or hands would be good. Let's try ears just to see what it's about. That looks fine, normal. Gotta check for wrist. All right. I'm gonna go with the... I would need kombucha to save again. I'm gonna go with the coffee. I'm gonna also try that number again, just to see. Nope, okay, let's try phone roulette. Phone roulette also doesn't work. Did I type it in wrong? 8, 9, 1, 5, 3, 3. Yep.
Today's incident has sparked numerous theories. Some reports describe a lone shooter, while others mention an armed group dressed in hooded clothing. However, the city's greatest challenge may still lie ahead. Due to lockdown measures imposed, corpse disposal in the surrounding areas has been temporarily suspended. Residential inspections, however, will continue as scheduled. If you are able to cremate the deceased, do so immediately. If not, please wait until the situation is resolved before surrendering any accumulated remains. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned.
So nobody can die, which is... I don't think I have any visitors in the house, but I think that fireman might die. So far, my suspicions have been like fairly accurate. He's out. All right, I'll just check myself just to be thorough. Let's do another night. Another nighttime. Check the windows. A group of evicted by FEMA has settled in your neighbor's ruins. Though little remains, the basement is probably intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? It's interesting how, it's like one critique that I have of this game is because you only get one photo, like one image per window every night, time-wise, it doesn't make any sense. Wild dogs roam the street. Their bodies bear shallow burns, and hunger wears on them. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better to not go outside. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper carefully, not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zone and are moving into a former resident's homes. Now the hanging man looks like a grim welcome sign. Jeez.
Hello? We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better.
Bring back the ones you took.
You're in no position to make demands. You've done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that's got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown.
How long is this going to continue?
We're still studying the causes of these events, so stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it.
So I have to hand someone over to you again?
But this time we'll need 2. Doesn't matter who, just hand 2 of your residents over now.
I can't imagine anything good happens if I say I'm done. Oh, not the mother, damn it. Yes, your house is perfect. I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death. Death hath taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many people have died here, but her presence is strong. Who are you? Why are you dressed like that? We are the harbingers of a new faith, the auditors of a hallowed doctrine. Death hath come. She wishes only to soothe humanity, to free us from her chaos, bitterness, and bedlam. We are simply helping her draw closer. It is the only way to find salvation. There's no going back. Oh, I keep the kid? So what is it you want? We must perform the burial rites in ways anew. Your house is perfect for it, yes? Death's influence is strong here. What's been happening here, anyway? In any case, let my brothers trespass here. Protect them. They must survive long enough to complete their tasks. Sounds like a tall order. It is a tall order. The road to higher purpose is never one easily traveled. Do you not long for peace? A world where no one is a burden to any other? Watch over my people and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Alas, there is no other way. Oh, not the mom's kid, but the neighbor's kid. Okay, yes. Again, I believe these people are human, so it's like, you know, a rational person wouldn't let this guy in their house, but this isn't the way a visitor would try to get in. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still, watch over them. See you later. I'll come check.
Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor.
Who are you?
Someone who's here to clean up the filth my neighbors dealt with.
You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Heh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder, so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I just might take something else. So why are you here? Hold it. You already asked your questions, now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? Yeah, the naked guy. Just one. Half naked. So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. I kind of look like that guy? Oh, he looks a little different. Hello? Delivery here. You look kind of down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes. Red, goddammit. And that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep, huh? They're gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress about it. I'm sure you'll be fine. Fine? What's fine even mean in the middle of a cataclysm? All these visitors, the signs, and the damn sun? I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Just take your order and I'll be on my way. Here you go. Have a good night. Finally, some kind of shelter. Who did this to you? I did this to myself. Later, that guy's gonna want to check me, so don't eat or drink anything that will give you visitor signs. Okay. The energy drink's the only one, right? Or is it the coffee? I had to sacrifice my eyes to keep from losing my mind. I thought I could erase that monstrous image if I ripped them out. And now I see nothing but an endless void. What did you see? Trust me, you're better off not knowing. To it, our sorrow is a feast, a buffet of grief. It gorges itself on fear, pain, our minds. My only mistake was wandering into the wrong place at the wrong time. It didn't even notice me at first. It was too busy, devouring charred flesh, slowly consuming those blackened, coal-like bodies right before my eyes. Dear God, I wouldn't wish the sight of it on my worst enemy. This guy could be a visitor. Both give signs. Okay. I'm gonna let this guy in, but I'm gonna check him first.
Good afternoon. You are watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of the quarantine zone attack. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. An individual showing this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on a dangerous new cult.
This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out, like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned house. It's close to the hermit's place. That's me. That's my place. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare some food, please help us. We really need it. Okay, so they just come. They just come in. It's so goddamn hot. Why haven't you gone home? I've got kids at home, you know, and I don't want to see them afraid of me. I don't want them to remember me like this. Let them think I died out in the forest, well, putting out the fires. Man, I feel bad for that guy. Oh, jeez. So dark. So, what did you see? You don't want to know. Trust me, it's a mercy not to. I thought if I could stop seeing, I'd be free of that thing. But it's carved into me now. I still dream. It's always there. It visits often. To me, those don't look perfectly white, Sting. But they're close. They're pretty darn white. They are not perfect. Okay. You pass. Did I let anyone else in? Lost souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth. We yearn for peace, for stillness eternal, and we have found the path to her. Death. Why do they tremble before her? Is it truly unknown they fear? Or the lashings of a dogma burned into their souls? For millennia we clawed at the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer was laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we are her followers. Whoa. You look scared. Are you afraid? You're observant, homeowner. Unlike my brothers in faith, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell, that it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he doesn't fully understand death, will he ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and to steel our resolve to be ready. Only then can we cross the rivers of the dead and the mountains of bones and reach her, death. How long will you be staying?
Worry not, homeowner. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. You've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray, quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard.
Sting, what are the odds that that guy comes the following night? Because I kind of want to drink the coffee and raise my max energy for a couple days. I'll hold off on it for now. Oh, just don't show my eyes. Okay. Ooh. That looks bad to me. That looks like a bad sign. I guess there is hair there. Like gross, but there's hair. Oh. I got a bad feeling about those guys. I think I need to drink the energy drink. I can't do anything with them? What? He's clean. You can, but you can't. You can deal with them if you time it right. I gotta check the TV. The TV again.
The visitors aren't just hiding among us, they may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stance against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incident in the city. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Gaining or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned.
Okay, so Sting has basically told me I should not shoot them. What choice do I have? I gotta sleep. Greetings, my boy. Did you forget about me, Didn't notice the hints tucked away in the Book of Smiles? Hey, I'm just wasting precious time with you youngins. Kids these days. Wait, what? Because I didn't eat the mushroom, he's mad at me? FEMA officers stand over the dead dogs, one of them jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Two FEMA officers stand by a lamppost, staring at the hanging man. Looks like they've finally gotten around to the main attraction in the area. They look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. No, I didn't need it. Should I have?
Do you ever dream? What? You know, dreams. You know what a dream is? When you sleep, do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. Why do you think that is?
Do you dream?
Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me.
Man, I wish I could... Do I just restart and eat the mushroom? I could. How long have we been streaming for? Nah? Okay. Alright, Sting. I might do another playthrough. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now... one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. What a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Strange things happen around you. I don't care. Detached, are we? Don't even care anymore. Let's fix that. If there are at least two of us, inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Shame. I'll leave for now. But before I go, let's try out that gamble. I'm worried that the cultists have fucked me. You alone? Well, well. Even we are a rare sight now, let alone your kind, locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out there. I simply follow orders. Well then, until we meet again. Oh gosh. Damn, it's boiling out here. Boiling, tell you. Are you okay? No, I'm not fucking okay. Look at me. Feels like my damn skin's melting. Melting, I tell you. God, it's hotter than any tropical resort I ever stayed in. Huh. I just need a cold soak. Mind if I, borrow your shower? A hair away from passing out and roasting alive on your fucking doorstep. Oh, it's fucking Coraline, dude. Shit. He's not asleep? He should be. Where are your parents? Parents? Don't have any. Never did. Are they something we need? Do you need help finding your home? Wrong smell. Wrong voice. Sorry. This house is wrong. Jeez Louise. No, I might do another playthrough, Sting. I don't want to know what would have happened if I had eaten the mushroom.
Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor threat. If you have any questions about recognizing visitors, use the FEMA hotline, 000-451. As always, we stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, report on the unfolding situation in the equatorial belt.
Why do you worship death? Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Consider it well, our world is no paradise but a purgatory that torments us. And the question burns, why? So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Sorry, phone notifications.
Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heaven, to soothe the woes of people, but is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust and punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of all gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest, and we need to meet her. To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. To outsiders, the outsiders must take this land. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here.
Okay, yeah, so they're pro-visitor. Where's your uniform? Bosses took it. There's not enough gear to go around anymore. A lot of people are dying on the job. We don't have enough time to pull the dead out of the blaze. The fire takes everything in the end, but the bosses are more concerned about a fucking uniform. They forge decrees in a line like horseshoes, on a single one made for the people. Nothing? Oh. FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're trying to kill you. Run what you still can. That's not good. Did I let anyone else in? Just the big guy? Oh gosh. Ugh, cold water. That's more like it. Yeah, you feeling better? Yes, much better. Ugh. Yucky, bro. Although, you know, I am getting a little peckish. Got anything to wet the whistle? Yeah, I'll give him a beer. Well, you know what? Yeah, I don't give a shit about your money. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Nobody civilized drank that crap, but someone like you might find use for it. Yeah, boy. So dark. So, is it better not having eyes? Hard to say. I know I'll never see that thing again. Even if something kills me, I won't know what it was. It's strange. I don't know what your home looks like. It's hard to navigate, and my sockets would ache. But at least I won't ever have to see that horror ever again. I'll adjust. Yet knowing what I saw is etched into my very being. I will carry it until the end of time. Dude. No, man, it wasn't rude. Money's useless. Give me something else. It's also like insulting, right? Buy yourself something nice, giving you cash. That's rude in this context. His teeth are pretty donked up, but they're also super white. I don't know if shape is a factor, and I don't know if that little brown spot... Little out of touch? No, man. He was... That is a character who's been wealthy his whole life, and like the way he talks is an indication of that. And so he's... When somebody who's, you know, when they're not tipping you for like an actual service, and when someone gives you money and they have nothing to say other than buy yourself something nice, they're giving you money to like make you go away and to like try to use it to like level, right? They're treating an act, potentially an act of kindness, as a transaction. And so that's what's insulting about it, right? Is that like, I have literally like saved his life and given him a shower. And he's going, ah, well, here, buy yourself something nice. Because he's wealthy. And so that means that the money is actually not that valuable to him. And furthermore, he thinks that he was entitled to what I gave him. That what I gave him was not actually like an act of kindness performed by me, but that he was entitled to it, and he just pays for it like a service the way you would when you like buy something at the store. You know, like that's the way that I read that. So I was totally within my right to say like, fuck you, I don't want your money. Because it's like, the world is ending. You think I'm too stupid to know that money's worthless? Like, either say nothing, say thank you, or give me something I can really use. It's using a really privileged behavior. Oh, fuck. Okay. His eyes are really red. Okay, but that's fine. I think they're all good. I think they're all good. Now just to check this guy, because I haven't checked him yet. Maybe if he is a visitor, his hands would still be clean because he's in the bath, but I feel like that's an easy dub. The blatantly evil guys can't be bad, right? As long as they're not visitors, I don't care.
Troubling news from countries in the equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communications with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates.
Can someone become a visitor once inside? Great question, Majora. I have been wondering that. Other than the player. Wow. Phone time. Oh, yuck. Gotta check all the windows. Oh, I didn't try to do a delivery. I don't think I would have been eligible, but I should have tried. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. The hunter must have killed them and taken trophies. Egots, bro. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon, but until then, how many innocent lives will be lost in their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he not know that these people are in quarantine? We need more people. It's the only way to avoid a catastrophe. Where are the people you took? I don't know, do I get combative with this guy? I just feel like they'll kill us all. I do, like, you know, they're armed. 2 more people. We're not taking everyone you have in there, just 2. All right, who could he take? The rich guy. The rich guy, the cultist. I don't want to send the fireman out. Kid, the blind guy. You know what? Fuck it. Nothing I can do about that. They're all still alive. Wait, what? Stocky guy wears a blue denim jacket. Wait, what? Oh, dude, what? But my armpits had hair in them, dude. Yeah, the skin irritation on my pits. All right. Well, it kind of lines up with the end of stream. I think I'll do another playthrough of this though. Yeah. I won't let the cultists in next time. When's my last save? Good point. Yeah, I'd probably continue from my last save. That's true. Didn't end up using the second kombucha. Seems like there's nothing you can do about FEMA other than aim them with the slips. The cultists, I think two of them were potentially visitors. Yeah, should have eaten the mushroom. I'll do that in my next playthrough and see how it goes. I also could have fed the cat again. Anyways, thanks for watching, gang. Super fun game. Having a good time. Bye for now.